Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Achakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well on the charge of truth. Today's lesson, really going into what are you looking at? What are you looking at? And just real quick, the definition of look. Number one, direct one's gaze towards someone or something or in a specified direction. What are you gazing at? Let's look up the word gaze. Look steadily and intently, especially in admiration, surprise, or thought. So what are you gazing at? What are you staring at? What are you looking at, man? Are you looking at the kingdom or are you looking at this society? It says the ogle. Stare at a lecherous manner. So what are you looking at? What are you paying attention to? Paying attention to? What are you observing? What are you marking? Are you marking this society or are you marking the kingdom of heaven? What are you looking forward to? This is what we're looking forward to, man. This is what we are looking forward to. We're not looking at anything else other than the kingdom of the Most High. We're not looking at the society to continue on for another 45 plus years, for another 300 years. We're not looking at that. We're looking at the kingdom of heaven, where the Lord Yahweh has to come. 2 Peter 3 and verse 13. Nevertheless, let's start up, man. 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing these things are going to be destroyed, man. Why would we be looking at this society? Why should you be looking at this society? The Lord Yahweh said that this place is going to be destroyed. Everything is going to pass away. So why should we be fixing our gaze, fixing our attention on something that is going to be destroyed? We are fixing our attention on the kingdom of heaven, on what is to come, the eternal, not the temporal, but the eternal. Let's get that real quick. 2 Corinthians. Forget this place, man. This place has nothing to offer us. Nothing but wickedness and ungodliness. So why should we be fixing our gaze on something that is worthless and vanity? Real quick. It's like I keep going back, back and forth, but Lord willing, it's edifying. Ecclesiastes. This is what the wisest man on earth said, King Solomon. Ecclesiastes 1. Let's see what 2 says. Ecclesiastes 1 and 2. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. In the NLT, it says everything is meaningless, says the teacher. Completely meaningless. So everything is meaningless in this society. So something that is meaningless, something that is worthless, something that is vanity, why are you fixing your gaze on something that is temporal? Let's see what vanity goes into. Vanity H 1892. Habal. It says vapor, breath. Vain. This is vain, man. Let's see. Vanity. Number 2. It says futility, uselessness, pointlessness, worthlessness, purposelessness, fruitlessness, profitlessness. This is what it all is, man. It's all worthlessness. It's pointless. So why focus on something that is pointless and leads to nothing but your destruction? Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. In the NLT verse 14, I observed everything going on under the sun, and really, it is all meaningless, like chasing the wind. You can't chase something that you can't see. This is the society. When you try to chase a bag, you're chasing a bag with holes. A bag with holes. It's like chasing the wind, something that you can never catch. In this society, you can't catch true glory. In this society, you can't catch true rest. In this society, you can't catch true peace, stability. You can't catch none of that, man. So why chase it? That's what it says in Micah 2 and 10. Micah 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. This is not our rest. You can't find rest here. You can't find rest in captivity. You can't find ease in the land of your captivity. In your prison sentence, in your prison cell, there is no rest. It says because it is polluted. Everything around us is polluted. How can you find rest and ease in something that is polluted and filthy? It's like laying in the garbage dump at the dump and saying, yeah, this is the life. That's what you're doing when you're trying to live a fulfilling life in this world. Nothing, the smell. This place is worthless, man. Because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. And this place is completely destroyed and polluted, man. 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18. It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. This is all temporal. This isn't going to last forever. America isn't going to last forever. This society is not going to last forever. But what we are fixing our gaze on, what we are looking at is the eternal, the kingdom of heaven. We're not fixing our gaze on this society. Watch what it says in the NLT, verse 18. So we don't look at the troubles we can see now. We're not looking at this place, man. Rather, we fix our gaze on the things that cannot be seen, the eternal. Everlasting life, everlasting rest, everlasting peace, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Yasha'Allah, the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, the kingdom of the Most High, of Yahweh Bashem Yashai. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're gazing at intently. For the things we continue on, for the things we see now will soon be gone, but the things we cannot see will last forever. So what are you looking at? What are you truly looking at? I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. What are we looking at? We got to be looking at the kingdom, on what is to come, and not on this society. This place is filled with nothing but wickedness. Why would you want to dwell somewhere? And again, I'm speaking to myself. When I say all these things, I'm speaking to myself as well. First and foremost, when you look at this place, what do you see? Do you see happiness? Fulfillment? Life? There is no life here. There is no peace. There is no ease. There is no enjoyment. Why be enjoying in something that is going to be destroyed? And the Lord said that he has no pleasure in. The Lord doesn't have pleasure in this wicked society. So why try to go against the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai's will and live at ease, live at peace, live at rest in something that is completely and utterly vain? Going back to Slacky, where was we at? Going back to Slacky, I lost my. Oh yeah, 2 Peter, Bark the Bashem Yashai. 2 Peter 3 and verse 11. because what we just got in 10, that is all these things are going to be burned up. Verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So knowing that all this is going to be destroyed, everything is going to be dissolved in America. America is going to be utterly and completely destroyed. There's nothing going to be left of America. So seeing that everything around us is going to be dissolved, how should you be living? Should you be living a life of happiness, fulfillment, chasing a bag, getting everything that you want, being successful, getting rich? Again, chasing a bag. Because that's what all niggas want to do. That's all Jake want to do. They just want to chase a bag. We leaving all that off so that we can gain everything in the kingdom. Again, what manner of persons ought ye to be? How should you be acting? What should you be doing? How should you be presenting yourself before the Most High Yahweh Shem Yashai in this in this ungodly and wretched society that he does not approve of? The Lord does not approve of this place. In all holy conversation and godliness, we should be having holy lives, blameless lives, living the best lives that we can to the best of our ability in the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai, so that we are not destroyed, and so that we do not receive judgment when the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai brings that wrath and does destroy this place, because it is going to be destroyed. It's prophecy. There's no turning it back. So we should be living the best lives that we can to the best of our ability, so that the Lord saves us from what is to come. Verse 12, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Everything is going to melt around us, literally and physically melt. Verse 13, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, he promised this, man. What we're about to read, he promised this. Look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's what we're looking for. Righteousness. This place does not promote righteousness. This place has nothing but ungodliness and wickedness flourishing throughout this wicked and perverse generation. We're looking for righteousness, perfection, and we won't get that on this side. Verse 14, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, this is what we're looking for, man. It says, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. In the NLT, verse 14, it says, and so, dear friends, while you are waiting for these things to happen, make every effort to be found living peaceful lives that are pure and blameless in his sight. We're making every effort to the best of our ability to be found blameless before the Yahweh Shem Yashai, so that we're not destroyed, so that we're not caught looking at the wrong thing instead of looking at Yahweh Shem Yashai. Let's get this real quick. In Hebrews 13 and 14. Hebrews 13 and verse 14. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. We seek one to come. This is not our continuing city. And then it says, for this world is not our permanent home. We are looking forward to the home yet to come. This place is not our rest. This is not our permanent home. So we're not going to look at it. We're not going to seek rest in something that is not permanent. What is permanent is the home to come, the kingdom of heaven, which is everlasting. That word seek real quick and then we'll end it off. Word seek, G 1934, epitezeo. It says to inquire for, to wish for, to crave, to demand. We're craving this, man. Crave. To feel a powerful desire for, to beg for, to long for, to thirst for, to dream of, to set one's heart on, to have one's aim, to desire, to wish for, to sigh for. We're sighing for this, man. We're crying for this. We're begging for this. That the Lord brings us, and says also dying for. You gotta be willing to die for this, man. To be martyred for this, man. You itching for it. You know how a crackhead itches for coke for his next sting? That's how we gotta be for the kingdom. We need this, man. The Israelites need this. But yet, Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they don't want the kingdom. They don't want everlasting life. They just want instant gratification. They got microwave brains. They don't want this. That's why the Lord's got to kill them. That's why the Lord's got to put you down. Since you don't want what I have to offer you, then I got to put you down. And then you'll want it on the other side. You gotta crave this, man. What it's saying, not Hebrews, but Matthew 6:33. Seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. This is what you gotta seek. This is what you gotta look at. This is what you gotta crave. This is what you gotta gaze at. The kingdom of heaven, and not this society. Scripture saying 1 John 2:15, love not the world and neither the things that are in the world. So we can't focus on this society, but rather what is to come. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, to the fold. And before I end it off, I think of all praises, honor, and glory where it's due to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Chakwadash, and double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.